Hello, and welcome to another weekly whatever, the vlog series where I talk about whatever's been going on during the week for me, or whatever the hell is on my mind. Well, I'm gonna start things off by saying I have finally finished recording and editing all of Arkham Asylum. It's always a little bit... sorry. It's always a little bittersweet when I end a Let's Play series, and... this one's no different. I had a blast playing this game, and I think I did pretty well editing it, all things considered. And it was on hard mode, so I definitely got a bit of a challenge this time, so that's gonna be very... I lost my train of thought, sorry. That was very challenging, and I can't wait to do the next Let's Play. It's gonna be a lot more lighthearted, and it's, in fact, gonna be in the same vein as Kirby's Epic Yarn, so I'm probably gonna keep the language in that game to all ages, so I'm not gonna be swearing during that one, so... If you're concerned about letting a kid watch one of my Let's Plays, you can either watch Kirby's Epic Yarn or the next one that I'm doing, so look out for that one, and I really hope you guys will enjoy it as well. All two of you who are giving me a single like on all of my Arkham Asylum videos. I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with that, I just find that hilarious that someone is liking every single one of my videos. I don't know, I think it's neat. And whoever it is that's doing that, thank you very much, because that's actually pretty uplifting. Anyway, the next thing on my list here is a few Nintendo Switch tips. I had been hearing that a lot of people had been complaining about scratching on the Nintendo Switch's screen when you're removing it or inserting it into the dock. So I just use a cleaning cloth. Whenever I put it in or take it out of the Switch, I just have this thing right here. It drapes over this piece here, and comes out without a scratch. And the only thing is, when I put it back into the dock, I have to keep a hold of the cloth so it doesn't drag. There we go. Oh, there we go. Almost got it on there incorrectly. That would have been bad. Also, apparently since the Switch is region-free, not just for physical carts, but for the eShop as well, if you have an account that's set in a different region, you can access that region's eShop from your English Wii U. Or English Switch, sorry. Unfortunately, the Wii U is not region-free, but whatever. I still like the thing. So yeah, all you have to do to access a different region's eShop is to create an account that on your Switch that's based in that region. For example, I have an account on my Switch that is set in Japan, so I can access the Japanese eShop. In fact, I've got a demo for Dragon Quest Heroes 1 and 2 in Japanese on my Switch. I can't read a damn lick of Japanese, but the game is damn fun. That's for sure. And it's kind of in the same vein as the rest of the Warriors games, so it kind of has that ability to draw me in there. So that's kind of a problem, but at the same time not, because apparently I like that style of game. Unfortunately, oddly enough, I have not touched my copy of Hyrule Warriors Legends for the 3DS. I'm actually gonna wait until I get a new 3DS so I don't experience bad frame rates on that one, because apparently the regular 3DS, the 2DS, and the 3DS XL have problems with the frame rates on that one. So I think I'll just wait until I get a new 3DS before I dive into that one. But if it's just as good as Hyrule Warriors, then I'm not gonna have any problems playing it and enjoying it. So yeah, there's that. Also, for the thumbnail. Oh, hold on. For the thumbnail. Okay. That'll make a little more sense when you see the thumbnail. Well, it'll make a lot more sense when you see the section before, after seeing the thumbnail or something, whatever. Anyway, what else has been going on in my week? I haven't really been keeping track of it. I actually did the list up for this weekly whatever at the very last second, so that tells you how well I'm prepared for everything. I've been learning to budget well ever since I started living on my own. I've been stopping myself from buying sodas, and I've switched to tea, so that's a good thing. The tea this week is Earl Grey. The tea that Patrick Stewart, or Captain Picard, made famous in Star Trek, basically. And I agree with him, it's a good tea. I like Earl Grey tea. I kind of like peppermint tea and chamomile tea better because they actually help with my mood and fatigue. So, yeah. I guess all tea is equal in my eyes, except maybe acai tea, because I can't really get into the flavor of that. I've got some, and I'm probably going to finish it off, but I'm probably not going to buy any more acai tea ever again. I just can't stand the flavor all too much. Even with sugar, it's, I guess different people have different tastes. So, if you enjoy acai berries, then more power to you. I'm not gonna knock you. It's something you enjoy. It's just not for me. But that being said, I will probably finish off the rest of the acai tea that I've got, so it doesn't go bad, because I can't stand seeing something go bad. Which is probably why I'm a little pissed off at my roommates sometimes. They forget there's leftovers in the fridge and they go bad. Case in point, a couple weeks ago, I had to clean out the fridge of some of the old leftovers that had started growing colonies of mold. And had started sending people out to run for mayor, basically. That's how bad the mold had gotten on the food. So, yeah, I got mad, but I didn't externalize my anger. Instead, I took it out on a walk or something like that. I don't remember at this point. But yeah, I'm a little stickler for finishing leftovers. I guess that's something I picked up from my mom and dad. Yeah. So yeah, finish leftovers, buy in bulk, and make meals so that you can have leftovers for days so you don't run out of things to cook as fast. Also, simple nachos, just take some cheddar cheese, put them on some tortilla chips, pop them in the microwave for 30 seconds, and boom. Simple nachos. If you want meat, get some ground beef and cook it yourself and put it on there. You can get some sour cream and diced tomatoes and have yourself some very nice nachos. And that is your cooking tip for the day for living on your own. So yeah, I guess I could talk about my recording setup a little bit more. The capture card that I use is an Elgato HD60. My main concern with the Switch was that it wouldn't be able to be compatible with the HD60, but I realized I was an idiot and that any HDMI signal would work just fine with the capture card, so I'm all set to record Splatoon 2's Global Test Fire when it's out later in the month. But yeah, I've also got my Wii U and Retron 5, both of which have HDMI connections. And to prevent switching out cords all the time when I want to record between the different consoles, I've got an HDMI switcher. It's a Knievo. I got it on a recommendation of someone that I watch regularly on Twitch, and it works pretty well. I think at this point, I've only had one problem with the Elgato's preview, and that just required a computer restart, so that wasn't much of a big deal. But yeah, I have an HDMI splitter. I can split it in between up to 5 different signals, and I'm only currently using 3 now. Before I got the Switch, it was just the Retron and the Wii U. And I probably need to work on the cord management a little bit better. Not gonna lie, it's kind of a mess over here. Even after arranging stuff to put the switch on there, it's still a bit of a mess. So I may work on that here in the next week or so, just so it isn't a friggin' spider web. I also need to work on cord organization for the rest of my stuff. I thought I was doing well too, but c'est la vie. What are you gonna do? Anyway, I think that's gonna do it for this week's weekly whatever. So yeah, thank you for watching and take care of yourselves.